Hi, we are so excited for our next virtual workshop. It's going to be Saturday, January 4th, 2025, with Rachel Hedman, and the workshop is called Marketing. Less is more is more. Great title. It's going to be exciting and fun, and you are going to learn a lot. You can see the link below, storycrossroads.org/all things story for a time zone converter and also registration. So we look forward to having a lot of you join us for this event. So we have Rachel with us right now, who is going to be the presenter. She is a phenomenal person, full of energy, full of wonderful information that you can glean. We could have her talking about marketing for 6 days, and she would still have more to tell us. So
Yeah,
we're going to see how much.
no, we'll do an hour and a half instead.
Okay, we'll do an hour and a half. We don't want to overwhelm you with things, but she does have so much information in that brain of hers. It's going to be neat to be able to learn and be able to apply some of the wonderful information that she has. So, Rachel, in your journey of marketing, I know you have been a storyteller and have also loved marketing because you got your bachelor's of science in marketing, did that before you even got your storytelling master's degree. So you have a great marketing background. So tell us more about that marketing background.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I have my BA in communications, marketing, business minor. And throughout the years, I've been 30 years as a storyteller, but really I've also been maybe at least 30 plus years in that marketing world, if you think about it. Because when I actually jumped into college, I knew that the most important thing, because I wanted to go into the arts, was to have a strong business marketing background. And time again, I've been using it. And in regards to Story Crossroads, here we are going on our 10th year. 2025 is a big year, so it's exciting for me to teach a workshop to kick off this 10th year of Story Crossroads and be able to give any kind of guidance. Marketing does not stay still. It is always moving, it's always changing. Some things seem to stick around. And that's why I love the phrases of less is more and more is more, because those things, no matter what year you are, or what month, or what week, or what day, because that's how fast marketing can change, that that is still important. And so I'm going to focus on what really could have less of your time or less attention versus what would be important to have more of your time and more of your attention. And I just love it. We're going to delve into a little bit on the artistic eye of it, because as storytellers or performing artists, I think we're used to developing stories or developing pieces, but we're not always used to developing marketing pieces. And they are very similar. And we keep telling ourselves, at least it seems to me, a lot of storytellers say, oh no, this is too scary. And it's not. So I can't wait to share those kinds of things.
Oh, that's great. And when you talk about less is more, does that count also in the print side as well as the oral side when you're telling
Right,
about a storytelling event?
exactly. And so we will go into word count, and even in my handout, it will tell you that. And sure, you'll get a lot from the handout, but it's nice to talk about it and actually have examples. So I will able to share my screen and kind of give you a hint and show you the differences of how it just feels, that you can uh, really be gravitated towards a certain piece more if it's done a certain way. And usually you really want to double check on how many words that you're putting on there, whether it's a poster or a flyer. But there are certain ones that if you're not long enough, you'll get yourself in trouble. So that actually will really, I think, surprise people. And I can't wait to reveal that kind of thing.
Oh, that's going to be really good. That's great. And I wanted to know more about aspects of marketing, especially as times have changed and there is so much more virtual marketing over the print media. And have
Yes.
you seen that change and what do you see happening in the next few years with that?
Well, it's funny because the more that we get digital, letters are actually really important. And I will at least give this little tip right now, is that postcards don't do as good as you think. Letters, which are like a longer form, actually can do really good. But when it's the digital, people are not in the mood for something longer. So I can tell you about how long is going to be too long and where you might lose people. But what if people don't even open the email to begin with? What if it suddenly, jumps into another category for people? So you have to play around with those email subject lines. It may be one of the shortest things that you come up with, but it can really make or break what you do as a performing artist. And if you get somewhere with whether it's teachers or administrators or whoever is going to be collaborating with you. So we will have specific examples in the handout, but then we're gonna talk about it. And I want you to bring whatever emails you might be sending out, and let's figure it out for you as a performing
Mm,
artist. Let's actually have the work part of the workshop. I'm excited. It's much more fun to
mm.
go beyond a handout. Yes, yes, you'll still get stuff from the 4-page handout, but let's actually delve and apply it. I can't wait.
Oh, that's going to be excellent. And also, we can learn from each other's examples to be able to grow in that and see what's going to work best in each of our lives as storytellers. Well, this
Right.
is just going to be so exciting and fun, Rachel. I'm sure looking forward to it. And can you give us one last teaser of the importance of a subject line with an email?
Right. The subject line, I'll give you a hint. Please, please try to stay away from exclamation points. As I'm telling you this, probably in your mind you're thinking I'm saying this with exclamation points, but that's one of the big no-nos. And punctuation, even just what you choose, how you lay it out is going to make a difference. So that's a little teaser, and I'm gonna talk about some real life types of things too. Things that have happened to me, and I'll tell you, these are the emails that suddenly kind of surprised me and were opened up a lot more than other ones. I've done years and years worth, and I've seen certain patterns, and I've seen what's been working these days. So I'm
Well,
excited.
I love that you've been able to track that in patterns of saying what's worked, what's not worked, and been able to change and grow with it and not just stay stagnant. So that shows that you've taken this marketing to a new level with
Right.
as
It's
you've
fun
grown
to
with.
experiment and see what really works. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And marketing tells a story. Marketing tells a story. So that is fantastic. Well, this is going to be a excellent and wonderful workshop. We look forward to having you join us on January 4th, this coming Saturday, January 4th, 2025. Look for the converter for time and the registration on storycrossroads.org/all things story. And you'll be able to get the exact time for where you're located because that's the beauty of this virtual workshop. You can be in Timbuktu or you can be next door neighbors to Rachel, and we can all be there and watching it together. Well, thank you for listening today, and we'll see you Saturday, January 4th.
And if you can't make it virtual live, you could register and get the recordings, but it'll be a lot more fun if you come virtual live. Until we
Oh,
tell
totally.
again.
Thank you.